This is the last food coma you'll see us appearing together because we can't keep our shit together.
Yeah. I know you're hungry. I know you're upset. I'm Doricio, and welcome to Food Coma, my 70s kitchen, brought to you from my 70s kitchen. And with me today is
Ashlee McLaughlin, aka the Beer Mama.
That's right. And continuing with our theme of Maine foods done in a different way, we're gonna make some New England style fish chowder today. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it.
So
all
this
day
is
long.
like my daughter's like most favorite thing is fish chowder.
Yeah.
And she's really particular about how it's prepared, but already the way this smells, I think that she'd be super into it.
Yeah, I think it's basically, again, I always cite Jasper White as my chowder mentor. Mm-hmm. It's sort of a play on his New England fish chowder. So I basically made a miso compound butter, a lot of it, like a baseball size, and then put some leeks and fresh shiitakes in there. As far as mushrooms go, you can use any kind of mushroom really, but shiitake seems appropriate for the Japanese theme.
So I love miso everything. And can you explain why you chose to make a miso compound butter to start this?
As you know, miso has all that umami to it. It's got the saltiness, that sort of lip smacking quality to it. This chowder in particular, I'm going to use a dashi broth. So normally I start a chowder with bacon or salt pork, but because there's a smokiness from the katsuobushi in the dashi, we didn't need it here. You'll see one of the episodes before where I put miso and tomato sauce because it's amazing. It was the kind of thing that happened to me at a restaurant I worked at a long time ago where every time at staff meal we do things like mac and cheese and eggplant parmesan, but add miso to it, and it would just add this like quality that was just like absolutely irresistible.
It's something providing that like really intense umami.
Yeah, the umami is the factor, and I added also some thyme to this to actually keep it a little more New England.
No, it already smells like super intense, like very savory.
Yeah.
And like miso is such a key ingredient once you understand how you can use
Right.
it.
I know how to make a chowder. I know how to make a tomato sauce. Like, you don't just recklessly throw miso. You don't recklessly throw miso.
Hey!
You're not just like, you know, like miso time. Like, you have to know what you're doing and know when it's appropriate to add the miso.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
But again, we're not reinventing the wheel here. I mean, this
No.
shit's been going on for a long time. People know miso
There's a lot
makes
of people who made miso before
Yeah,
us.
I'm not like, oh my god. One thing I
Let
do.
me tell you about this new Japanese
I
ingredient.
took salt and then I added sugar and I made sweet and savory and I invented that and you're welcome. No, like people know about miso. It's not some new revelation. However, it is going to make our chowder delicious.
Yeah.
So, this is Tony. Tony is a cat who just loves chowder and dashi all day long. I just love dashi and umami, and there I go.
Tony, I'm so sorry. She's fine. She's into it.
Oh, she's great. There's treats all over the floor. Tony,
Yeah.
I give you these treats. Why do you bite the hand that feeds all the time? So if you
Potatoes?
watched our turkey chowder episode, you remember there was a much longer period here because I had to cook bacon and I had to let a lot of things happen, certain things happen. But we don't have to do that now because, again, we have the dashi broth. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the potatoes, Yukon Gold, peeled. You don't have to peel them. I like these peeled in chowder, as I always say. I like potato skins a lot, but in chowder, I think the texture is nicer when you peel the potatoes. So we're gonna mix those in, okay? Remember that dashi I was talking about 4 seconds ago? You like Tupperware? You like dashi? This isn't Tupperware. I call everything Tupperware. My mom was a Tupperware manager.
Because everything
Growing
is
up.
Tupperware. If it's
Yeah.
a
it
plastic
Earl Tupper? He's
Tupperware
the Earl of
is
Tupperware.
what you call anything plastic that you store food in. It's Tupperware.
So it's Tupperware.
Did she do the parties?
I mean, she did, and she was very successful. We had a Cutlass Supreme.
Shut up.
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god.
And I used to go to like conferences with her, and I had a shirt that said, "I'm so sassy because my mom's a Tupperware manager." And I wish I was making that up. I'm not. But yeah, my mom was a Tupperware manager and wildly successful at that. Anyway, so I don't want to shame her by saying this is Tupperware when it's really just Hannaford shitty,
Plastic
whatever.
ware,
Yeah. But I made this dashi. We're adding our dashi broth now.
We made this dashi in this disappointing plasticware.
Yeah, that isn't actual Tupperware.
That isn't Tupperware because there's no cutlass outside.
That's right, no cutlass supreme. The dashi broth is wicked bougie because I made it entirely with tourmaline spring water. That's true. Kombu, bonito flake. I wanted thick cut bonito, but you can't seem to find that anymore. Nobody can. It's like bacon. I wanted that in there. I used some dried shiitake mushrooms, sake, mirin, and soy. Normally I would add dried anchovies. For some reason I went to the Asian market and they didn't have any. I think it's going to be fine either way. I let this roll for about 2.5 hours. Dashi is not like your average stock. Chicken stock I'll let roll for like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, overnight. I don't give a shit. But with dashi, it can get a little bitter if you overcook it. So the bonito in this is the katsuoboshi, which is shaved, essentially fish food, really. That gives it the smokiness, which made me omit the bacon. So what we're going to do now on our shitty burner is wait a long time for this to come to a boil. And then boil it for 10 minutes. And then we can get our haddock out. Our fresh haddock from Sopo Seafood in South Portland. Matt, thank you. We love your seafood. We've actually been very happy. Like the scallops.
Oh my God, the scallops
were good were those scallops?
Incredible.
And lobster meat.
The scallops and the lobster were absolutely incredible.
I mean, Matt, we know you didn't make the caviar. We know you didn't make it, but you sell it, and it's wonderful.
He also didn't make the other thing.
He impregnated the fish, and that's why the fish. Yeah, those are his children that he gave us.
That's gross. I feel weird now. I'm uncomfortable.
Matt's fish
I'm
children.
really uncomfortable now.
Okay, Ashlee, it's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
What do you think? It's ready?
I think it's ready. Can we check it? Can we open it and look?
It's hot.
Do you think it's done? I'll let you do that.
I'll do it.
I just want to see.
And
take
people
one
say
for the team.
chivalry is dead. And, you know, here I go. Look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
Here I go, here I go, here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness?
Wine?
Men.
Oh.
Okay, then. Come on now. Really?
I was just saying, but I felt like it was wine. It felt right.
Well, it wasn't right. It was salt and pepper, and it was Shoop, and it was men.
But in real life, it's still wine.
So, what we do, outside of be wrong about salt and pepper stuff, is we smash a couple potatoes against the side to release their starch and thicken that chowder. Like Peter Griffin. Thickening chowder.
That's alarmingly accurate sounding.
Meg, you and your drugs. And now, I mean, look at this goddamn. Look at this haddock.
God. This haddock is so pretty.
I mean, how pristine is this haddock? From Sopo Seafood, it has no smell. It's
no smell at all.
Yeah.
And also, if you're wondering, you're like, oh my God, ew, no smell. No, you want no smell with your fresh seafood because that means it's fresh. It shouldn't smell fishy.
And I killed the heat because normally you can drop it to low, but this burner is such a pisser that, you know, I kind of...
And it's okay that you didn't cut this, right? Because it's a flaky white fish, so
it's gonna,
as it cooks, it just comes apart.
And almost now you almost want to over season a little bit because we're not gonna, you know, mess with it too much.
And it's restaurant levels of salt is like what we want.
I just love salt.
It's so good.
And I don't even smoke butts anymore. I stopped smoking butts when I was 25. And but I just love salt. I'm turning the heat back on because I'm paranoid. But it probably doesn't need to go back on, but I'm doing it anyway. You want to let this fish go about 5 minutes. And then we're going to kind of break it up and we're going to add the cream. And I was thinking about adding some lemon, but I might not.
Like a little squeezy squeeze?
I might not, though. I don't think I'm going to.
Well, you've got cream, you've got haddock, you're layering your flavors.
Yeah, that's all chowder is. The chowder is basically like a diagram, it's like the layers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? The only thing I'm missing...
It's a creamy soup.
I f***ed up and I forgot to buy Ritz crackers.
All right, so do you think we can add our cream now?
No.
No.
I'll let you know. Okay, let's add the cream. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. Now.
Meg.
I'm genuinely alarmed at the accuracy of that Family Guy
impression. Brian. Grover. Is it time for cream?
Yeah.
It's festival of cream.
It's a festival of cream. It's a cacophony of milk fat.
It's a cacophony.
It's a
cacophony. We're just a liability.
It's fine.
Waiting to happen.
We're a liability. They said it was fine, though. It smells
did.
really good.
And now we're just running just as fast as we can.
Holding on to one another's hands.
Trying to get away into the night. And then you
good.
put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground. And then we say,
We're gonna eat some chowder.
no, that's not. This is exactly the wrong way.
I feel... Oh, this is moving.
If you knock the table down and not me, I'd be so
can't.
happy because I'm the one that's going to trash this table. And I'm going to Farley it. And if you do it before me, that would be amazing.
Have you knocked this table over
Did I tell you to
before?
taste the chowder yet?
I'm gonna do it, though. It's really good. And it's so hot.
It's a little hot, huh?
It's so hot.
Yeah,
That won't change.
because
That's
I
not going to change.
Wasn't necessarily time to taste it yet.
It's really good, though. It's
good, though,
It's
right?
great. It's delicious.
Is it salty enough?
I think you probably put a little more pinchy pinch
I
of
think
salt.
I probably would put a pinchy pinch. You know what I'm going to do? Like Salt Bay.
Yeah, do it like Salt Bay. Boom.
Then-
You.
More in you. It's more for you. Our powers combined are impressive.
Yes. You make great food.
Together we make. If you ever played Nintendo Ice Hockey, you have the fat people, the skinny people, the medium people, and we come together and we're a medium person.
We come together as a very powerful medium
We're
person.
medium together. I always go with the team of all fats because I'm, home team. It's like I gotta
'Cause I'm home
gotta
team.
get with my fats. I gotta get with them. I can't turn on them now. All right. I forgot we have to plate up some food, right?
We should probably
Oh.
put this in bowls.
So we're gonna plate it up now. This bowl
Where-
here from Edgecombe Potters reminds me of. I just want to say like winter is coming or something. It's very like Game of Thrones.
It does
the
feel
frost.
like it does feel like that because the pattern's on the inside, but they do such beautiful work.
I mean, how pretty is this goddamn bowl?
Everything they make is like, it's like I get nervous about eating off the things that
Yeah.
they make because I break everything.
I want to say it has something to do with them being part of the show, but it absolutely does not. I love this bowl
It's just a beautiful
more than
bowl.
life itself.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna break out our cherrywood ladle here. Have some chowder. Would you like some chowder, Ashlee?
Yes, I want that.
All right. I just decided to put chives in the soup. It wasn't an original plan, but
I feel like it's a good choice.
yeah, you need some color. You need a little color in there. And chives are a great chowder herb, even if you cut them like a total amateur pants. That is a good chowder.
That's like, I'm mad at how good that is. Like, I'm upset about it. That's really good. Full
But
of
yeah,
rage.
here you go. This is New England style chowder, but made with Japanese ingredients. You got your miso butter, leeks, shiitake mushrooms, dashi broth, giving it the smokiness. Still the cream, still the haddock.
It's
thyme
everything that you know, but
Yeah.
a better version of it.
And that's really what better
Yeah.
compliment can you ask for.
Yeah.
Really.
Like, what else do you need?
I don't need anything else personally. All of my ego has been satisfied. I'm happy. So I want to thank Ashlee McLaughlin, aka the Beer Mama, for being our guests in these quote unquote, I guess, Maine episodes. I am now the wine papa, the proud wine papa.
I like that. I want to call you the wine papa.
I love it when you call me. I just I
it
can't.
It got weird. Stop
Throw
it!
your hands in the air. I'm not even gonna go there.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining us. This is Joe Riccio. You can find him on YouTube as well as Patreon.
Yeah, in
that
the
correct?
scummiest of places.
In the scummiest of places. You can find me on Instagram as the Beer Mama. And you're all over the internet, right?
Yeah, and
Where
I'm
can we
now
find
the
you?
wine papa.
You're the
but,
wine papa
yes,
now.
but Food Coma Maine on Instagram. Check out my YouTube channel at Joe Riccio. Our Patreon at foodcomapodcast.com. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Edgecombe Potters, for these
Oh my
absolutely
God, this beautiful
gorgeous,
ceramic
gorgeous, gorgeous bowls and plates. Love, love, love. Allagash Brewing for all the beer, because we like to drink beer. and Taco Escobar and Lazari restaurants in Portland. Because if you don't know, you should know. And
You should.
the white clam and garlic pizza at Lazari is, please.
It's really good.
It's like mic drop. Delicious.
It's so good.
I'm Joe Riccio, and
I'm Ashlee McLaughlin.
this is Food Coma, my 70s kitchen. So if you like what you saw today, check out my YouTube channel at Joe Riccio and like and subscribe to us. Also, if you really like us, go to our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Food Coma podcast. And there are 3 tiers of membership. They're all different Roman emperors, so you can have a history lesson while you sign up to do something great and help us out. And we'll keep making the episodes. Probably gonna do it anyway, whether you do or not, but we'll really be happy to do it if you do that.